In our daily lives, transportation heavily relies on wheels. On these wheels are expertly manufactured tires. Unfortunately, though, their very polluting aspects are often overlooked. Tires are made of material like rubber and carbon black. Both materials' harmful effects worsen as a vehicle travels more due to tire wear. In other words, the material of the tire wears down and releases pollutants into the environment. More specifically, pollutants like microplastics are released. They are dangerous to wildlife as they often end up in stormwater runoff, lakes, and rivers. Other pollutants like carbon black negatively impact the environment because they warm the atmosphere very easily, taking in solar radiation and turning it into heat while lasting a good while in the air. Carbon black particles are also dangerous because they are so small they can make their way into the lungs and carry harmful compounds to the rest of the body. This is a concern not only for regular people, but especially those with respiratory conditions. Even used tires are problematic. They require storage space, more energy to recycle, and have limited uses where they don't end up producing more pollutants. For example, people often don't find old tire storage necessary. As a result, tire dumping happens instead of proper disposal or storage, which further contaminates the environment. Additionally, asphalt is sometimes made with recycled tires. When it gets used to pave roads, the steam it produces actually releases harmful fumes called PAHs. As you can see, the current manufacturing process for tires is concerning. Now the question is, what exactly can be done about it?
Riparian buffers act like natural filters. They capture tire particles carried by runoff, and even help settle airborne dust that drifts from the roadways. By absorbing and depositing these pollutants, buffers protect fish, amphibians, and entire ecosystems downstream. Another mitigation method is introducing rubber-dissolving microorganisms into our wastewater treatment system, breaking down pollutants, converting them into simpler, less harmful substances like carbon dioxide and water.
What are some solutions to the problems for this? For starters, a lot of companies have used tires for artificial coral reefs in the water. They're able to withstand strong currents and warm water and provide safe places for animals like fish to live underwater. We can also start using more biodegradable and eco-friendly tires. So these tires are typically made with soybean oil or dandelion derived like rubber, and they are able to last longer. They aren't bad for the environment. They don't put toxic chemicals or rubber into our waterways, and they are also really compatible with electric vehicles. They're a lot quieter on the road, so they just make life easier. However, there are some drawbacks to this. They're going to probably cost a lot more money than a normal tire in the beginning, and they're not as widely available, so not every consumer is going to be able to get these as